We're flying through the sky, the moon and stars drifting by. The clouds are soft and night is bright, a world didn't take flight. We came as a pair, right from the start, double mischief, one bit and heart. We laugh the same laugh, we sneak the same snack. If one gets into trouble, the other has his back. I took a front seat at the back, fell from the pit to the gallery. I broke a front bone in my back. A lady, she gave me some chocolate. I ate it and gave it her back. Whosever room this is should be ashamed. His underwear is hanging on a lamp. His raincoat is there in the overstuffed chair, and the chair has become quite muggy and damp. We're a fabulous crew, we know just what to do, but we never stop work to drink tea. All your windows will glow when we give them a go, the giraffe, the Pelly and me. That's my little sister, just 5 minutes old, already seeking something to bite you and hold. That's my little sister, already going bold. I just can't call her sister, so what will she be called? Please let me stay home and play, but you must go to school, my chirp, my lamb. If you don't, it will be a disaster. How would they man you without you, my sweet? After all, you're the headmaster. On the ning nang nong where the cows go bong and the monkeys all say boo, there's a nong nang ning where the trees go ping and the teapots jibber jabber joo. Saw my teacher on a Saturday. I can't believe it's true. I saw her buying groceries like normal people do. She reached for bread and turned around, and then she caught my eye. She gave a smile and said, "Hello, I thought that I would die." This is the way they begin the attack. Clickety clackety clickety clack, clickety clack over the crack. Faster and faster the song of the track.
Blow out, you bugles, over the rich dead. There's none of these so lonely and poor of old, but dying has made us rarer gifts than gold. These laid the world away, poured out the red, sweet wine of youth, gave up the years to be, of work and joy and that unhoped serene.
Why do they call her the dragon? Our fiery head teacher, Mrs. Quayle. I've heard she's quite nice, though she's told me off twice when I've swung on a dangerous rail. She can't help her great flaming nostrils, great holes in the end of her snout. I'm sure it's just a joke. It must be cigarette smoke we sometimes see billowing out.
Never lick a cactus, never hug a skunk. Never munch a mattress, never mug a monk. Never kick a cantaloupe, never wreck a rock. Never axe an antelope, never slurp a sock. A host of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze.
I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy, Amaki. I've the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. Oh, there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green?
My dad gave me $1 bill, 'cause I'm the smartest son, and I swapped it for 2 shiny quarters, 'cause 2 is more than 1.
But did you ever stop to think? It rots the sense in their head. It kills imagination dead. Their brain becomes as soft as cheese. Their thinking powers rust and freeze. All right, you'll cry, all right, you'll say. But if we take the set away, what shall we do to entertain our darling children? Please explain. We'll answer this by asking you what used the darling ones to do. How did they keep themselves contented before the monster was invented?
If you were a conker and I was a string, we'd win every battle, we'd beat everything. If you were a jotter and I was a pen, I'd write you a message again and again.
They were just boys together, with no girls allowed. They acted all tough and went out in the crowd. They wore scuffy jeans on their trips to the park and would be trundling around a football until dark.
Chattering and giggling, the girls on the swings would make fun of the boys when they were sucking in.
'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves, the gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome rats outgrave. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vocal sword in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought, so rested he by the tum-tum tree.
I Am by John Clear. I am, yet what I am, who cares or knows? My friend forsake me like a memory lost. I am the self-consumer of my woes. They rise and vanish, oblivious holes. Shadows of life, whose soul is very lost. And yet I am, I live, though I'm tossed into the nothingness of scorn and noise, into the living sea of waking dream, where there's neither sense of life, no joy, but the huge shipwreck of my own esteem, and all that's dear. Even the ones I loved the best are strange, nay, they're stranger than the rest. I long for scenes where man has never trod, for scenes where women have never smiled or wept. There still abide my Creator, God, and sleep as I in childhood sweetly slept. Full of high thought, unborn, so let me lie. The grass below, above the vaulted sky.